Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. We have a very familiar face to the Fox 8 family joining us today. Who is this guy?
This is very exciting. It's my first time to meet this man in person.
She
Tom
was
Merriman.
very excited.
I was very excited. From Merriman Legal is joining us back on the set. We're going to play a fun game with Tom today.
Are you on his team?
It's called Case. It's better to be on his team than not on his team.
That's correct.
Correct?
Yes. Thank you. You're
Welcome
very kind.
back.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be back.
So you're gonna put us. I feel like I'm going back to school today.
We are.
He's putting us to the test.
Yep,
Is it a
that's
case
right.
or is it not a case?
Case or not a case?
There you go.
You decide. You guys are going to make the call.
Okay,
And
great.
I'll tell you why you're wrong. No.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what's good. Do you want to pull up the first case and we'll let you explain it, and then we'll see how we do.
All right.
There
so
we
here's
go.
the first case. Your neighbor is dog sitting, okay? And the dog is on a leash on the neighbor's property. They're sitting on the front porch. You ask the neighbor, hey, can I come over and pet the dog? And the neighbor says, sure, come on over. And you go over, pet the dog, and the dog bites you in the face. Here's the question. Do you have a case against the dog's owner?
I say yes.
Oh, I say no.
Okay, good. That's good. So here's
You're
the
probably
answer.
right.
I don't know.
Under Ohio, you do.
You
okay?
do.
So even though that dog is on a leash, even though the owner isn't even there, Ohio is what we call a strict liability state when it comes to dogs. So unlike other things where you have to prove someone was negligent, that they did something wrong, if a dog bites you or hurts you in any way, as long as you didn't trespass on the property or you weren't there to commit a crime and you didn't provoke the dog, the owner is liable, strictly liable, and so is the neighbor who is a harborer or keeper of the dog.
See, I'm glad there might be people out there who this has happened to.
It happens.
They don't think they have a case, but when you explain it like that, it makes perfect sense. As
I
to why you
say
have a
sue.
case.
Well, and unfortunately, I've had a lot of cases like this
Yeah,
where people just pet
unfortunately.
a dog and
Yeah.
it bit in the
Getcha.
face or bit in
Yeah.
some part of their body. And it's little kids. It happens a lot to little
Yeah,
kids.
you're responsible for the behavior of the dog.
You are. And it doesn't matter what kind of dog. Pit bulls get a bad rap.
Yeah.
But it's not the breed of the dog. It's the whether the dog bites you or not. That's all
That's
that
all that
matters.
matters.
So there's a perfect example. You said one answer, I had another answer. That's why you need somebody that knows what they're
To
talking about.
decipher it for you.
Let's
How
do
about
another
the
one.
next one?
Okay,
Yeah,
here's
I'm into this now.
Here's the next one. Okay, you work 50 hours a week as a server at a restaurant, and you're paid an hourly wage, plus you get overtime. And you're one of the best workers at the restaurant, and they say, you know what, we're going to promote you to assistant manager. You still work 50 hours a week, and you don't get overtime anymore. And your boss still pretty much does everything, okay? And you don't really have all the power to hire and fire and that kind of thing. You have no real management authority. So do you have a case against your employer for not paying you overtime? You're now a manager, salary.
I say no.
I say no.
You absolutely do.
Wow.
Yes, under the Fair Labor.
Your phone's going to be ringing today.
Yes, well, under the Fair Labor Standards Act, you have to be a genuine manager, okay? And we see this in restaurants, hotels, banks, fitness clubs. A lot of the big chains, what they do is they'll take somebody who's a really good worker, and they'll say, you're an assistant manager, but you're still doing your same primary task, and that's the thing. Is your primary task of the day management, or are you still cleaning tables and serving customers?
So you lose your job out of this too then? Wouldn't you lose your job if you sue the guy? Why would he keep you around?
Well, if they retaliate against you, you'd have another case.
There's another
against them.
case.
Wow.
But we have handled, my partner Drew Legando has actually handled these cases against major restaurant chains, tens of millions of dollars in settlements. And these aren't like class actions where you get a coupon in the end. Workers get back like, I've seen workers on average get $1,000 or even over $10,000 because of all the overtime they've lost. We've had cases where we've had individual workers get back over $100,000. So these are big cases. And it's very well-established law to protect people from being exploited by their employers.
How about that?
That's
Yeah.
amazing. I know we had a third one, but they're giving us the wrap. Here's the thing I really want to also bring up. Not only can you give Tom Merriman a call or an email here to really have him help you, you're going to be seeing more of him on Fox 8, and I'm very excited about this as well.
It's like getting ants in your house. You can't get rid of them.
Welcome back to the family.
Thank you. I want to be really clear. I'm still a managing attorney or managing partner
Sure.
of Merriman Legal. My primary job is representing people who are injured, but I've been invited to contribute to the I-Team. which is a great
Yeah.
opportunity.
We'll have to check on that overtime thing too, right?
Yeah, there's going to be a little bit
This
of that.
is amazing. I know the viewers would be so happy to have you back here on our
Thank you.
team. But again, I think there's a lot of people who would have questions like we
Yeah.
just did and think we don't have a case when we really do.
Yes.
So give him a call.
We were wrong a lot.
Give me a
Yes.
call, give me an
Well,
email.
I was
Tom at
over
MerrimanLegal.com. Check out our website. You can send us a case or not a case, or if it's a real case you want to talk to us about, I can tell you whether it's a case or not a case, and we can help you.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.